All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. Today I'm doing my project 50 pan no buy. At the beginning of this video, I always go into my no buy, my project 50 pan, and then at the end I do a little no buy update in terms of my feelings and how my no buy is going and all of that. So yeah, let's get started into the project 50 pan. For this, I'm trying to use up 50 products of my inflated categories of my makeup collection, things that I have a lot of that I definitely don't need to be buying any more of. And once I do that, then I can go ahead and purchase one new exciting thing from one of the categories, like my lipsticks, eyeshadows, whatever, that's inflated. So yeah, it's a way to, be using up things, but keep me excited about hopefully getting new stuff eventually. So yeah, that's that. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first, we have exciting news today because I finished my lipstick. I have this lipstick and it is the Estee Lauder Lord & Berry lipstick, and I just realized I did not update my sheets, but the last bit I had was the pink was where I was, and I just filled that in. It is done. Woohoo! Which means I have officially used up 39 products. So I have 11 more products to finish up, and then I can go ahead and purchase one new thing of the inflated category, one of the inflated categories. Not sure which category it's going to be yet. Not sure which thing. I definitely want to commit to a Black-owned beauty brand, purchasing from somewhere in that realm. But which one? I don't know. Kind of still up for grabs. But in its place, I'll go ahead and introduce at the very end a new lipstick that I'm going to be panning. So the next thing I have is my little MAC sample pigment. I don't know what the name of the sample is. I got this from a long time ago from a friend whose sister worked at MAC, and she just gave me a little sample pigment of this really pretty antique bronze. I've used it. This has been in the project quite a while. I rarely use this only because pigments, no matter how well they are, every now and then tend to have some fallout throughout the day. And with my work, they're like long 14-hour days, and I'm running around and doing all these crazy things, and I don't quite have time to double check my face usually, and I don't want to be running around with really dark, brown pigment on my cheeks. So I only use this like on days that I can check up on myself, when I film, whatever. So I've used this last month only like about 3 times, I think, which is definitely better than I have been. I had been not using it at all. It's been in the project for a long time, and for a while it was kind of on hiatus. But that's where we're at. There's not much progress. It's not like all the extra loose pigment is gone or anything. There's still quite a bit in there. It's going to be around for a long time, but I am committed to using it up. Like, I have to get through my pigments in some way, somehow. And I have a project pigment, and I haven't even done anything with that. Yikes. Anyways, okay. This, a little bit of usage on it, but not a ton. Next, I have my Vintage by Jessica Liebenskind highlighter in rose gold. I'm using it as a cheek topper, and y'all, there's a lot of progress on this. We are very excited about this because next time this is going to be used up. So it's like nice and shattered. I found it's easier to use it in like a loose highlighter type of way. Especially because I only had, the last time I had, there should be a picture, but the last time I had a little bit over here and then some more loose bits. So now I've gone ahead and crushed everything in there, and it's only loose bits. So, and I crushed that like a week ago. So even so, I've been using it. It's almost done. It's almost done. It's going to be out of here soon. I don't know what I can replace for that. It might just be one more product down because I don't really have any other like cheek toppers. But either way, one more product down. I really like that product. It's really beautiful, but that would be 40 products. And I would only have 10. That would be that's so cool. Okay, now we have my Too Faced Sweet Tea bronzer. Really pretty bronzer. Don't really support Too Faced anymore, but this is my progress. And you all, again, this is really exciting because what I have been having for months and months is this side, this darker side, even though I'm trying really hard to concentrate on it. You can see how shallow it is over here and how much like more of a dome there is there. I have been really concentrating my brush, and I finally have just a smidge of gray showing over there, which is huge. Look at that little bit right there. That's a big deal. It's a big deal because basically from day one, I've been trying to concentrate most of my like brush over here. And this is just, I think, a lighter pigment, or like a, not lighter pigment, but a looser powder over here. So it was just easier to like have my brush hit pan over here for some reason, but this is where I was concentrating. And it's pretty shallow. And I mean, it's still gonna be a long ways away, but we finally have some movement, which is just freaking exciting. I'm just excited for this. Okay, so next I have my eyeliner, my Jessica Liebenskind eyeliner that is a black eyeliner, and I feel like the progress should be a lot slower on this, but for some reason it's not, because I'm only using this every so often, unless I like really did a weird like update last time. I don't know. But yeah, here we go. Here it is. I'm trying to go all the way. I'm going to use this up, but I'm trying to go all the way to the V, where the V starts, and then I'll bring in another, like a blue liner as well to start panning. But in the meantime, I'm trying to make progress on this. And I have not been using this whenever I'm going to work, because I found that with 14-hour days, long days, all of that, it does tend to transfer by the end of the day. Again, don't really have time to like be fixing up my makeup. So I just am like leaving it out on those days. So I've only been using it basically when I'm using this or filming. Like today I have it on too, but I don't have on this. I wanted a little bit of a break from it. But yeah, anyways, so the progress is pretty good. It's the green right there. And that's pretty consistent with the rest of the stuff. So although I'm wearing a lot more makeup and it could be moving faster if I was wearing that as like my makeup, it's still going steady. It's still good. The other thing I have is my Lord & Berry lip liner. This is all that's left. That's all that's left. Soon I'm sure I'll be hitting either like it'll be too small to fit in the sharpener, or I'll be hitting the wax that's holding the color pigment in. But for now, I've made this much progress on it. Once again, the green, and it's really close. I maybe will have 2 products done next video, next month, which would be super cool, but we'll see. Okay, next I have my Tarte Lip Gloss, and this is it's the lip paint in Minx. I took out the stopper last time, which is a good thing. I have some windows now going around it. I think you can see the inside. It's pretty dang, yeah. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of product down at the bottom, but that's kind of like unreachable product for this little tiny wand. So I'm just gonna try and keep getting as much as I can, but this pigment, or this lip gloss, is very pigmented, so I don't need a lot of it. So we'll see what happens whenever, like if and when that comes around. Then I have my Ofra highlighter in Beverly Hills, and yes, I think I called it Rodeo Drive in another video that I just filmed, but either way, hopefully there will be pictures from last month and this month. I'm using this every day on my inner corner, just like to highlight the very tip on my inner corner, and then whenever I use this little guy, I have a get ready with it, by the way, if you want to see how I use my pigment. That's posted, and hopefully I'll remember to link it. But when I use that, I go ahead and tap this just on like the halo to make a halo eye effect, and then also on the inner corner, and it's really pretty. So, but that's going to take a really long time because I'm not actually using it as a highlighter for my face at this point in time, just on my eyes. So this is a big ol' thing, just like using my eyes, but it's fine. It's working and I like it. It's just going to be a long time, which I'm okay with that. We have my Dandelion Blush, and this guy is really, really annoying because I think that there's still hard pan. I think last time I kind of scraped this bit off because there was hard pan. I think it might be coming back again, which is annoying. I know before I've had hard pan like on a product that continuously got hard pan, and then when I repressed it, it was like all of a sudden it was like totally fine. It was like, never mind, just kidding, we don't do hard pan anymore. I was like, cool, nice to know. But I'm thinking if that's the case, when I'm done, well, I think that is the case. So I think what I'm gonna do is when I'm done with my Jessica Liebenskind, I will go ahead and use that packaging and repress this into it. So I'll either come on next month and show you the progress I have. Not that there's much, unless like it's pan or something, but I just don't think that there would be. any progress. I mean, maybe down there, you can see right there, it's like, and I think this is why I'm like unsure, because right here, it looks like there's like hardly any use going, but my brush is the whole thing. And I'm definitely trying, I'm deliberately trying to make sure I'm getting an even coating on the brush and evenly distributing it within the pan. And yet the only progress I'm making is like in this small corner. So yeah, I'm gonna try to, you know, do some things to help maybe. So we'll see. But either, I think didn't finish that sentence, but either I'm going to come up and say like, this is the progress I have, and then after the video next time, I'll go ahead and repress it. Or if it's really bugging me and, you know, my Jessica Liebenskind thing gets used up fairly quickly, I might just repress it sometime in the month. So not sure which one we're gonna do, but we'll see. Okay, so next I have my Franken blush, and this one's kind of hard to, I mean, I don't even know really how to map it out, but this is a bunch of lipsticks from an It Cosmetics beauty book that were in like a little palette, and I've just put them together, and I mean, there's a dip going. Not much to say here. I'm using it every day. Those little like white chunks are not, it's just like poorly mixed highlighter in it. So it's not like anything weird growing in it. It's just, you know, I didn't do a great job at blending, but yeah, there we go. So it's still going. Nothing new really to report. I mean, it's pretty much full. It's one of those things like whenever there's like something exciting to see about it, you'll know. But in the meantime, it's still going. Next thing I have is my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in Prosecco Pop. And again, I can't see any type of like window in here at all. Maybe I haven't tried shining a light up to it, like up to it. I feel like maybe it's to here, maybe. But I use the tiniest amount, like less than a pea size amount every day. So it's gonna take a while anyways. Whenever I'm showing my shoulders or like showing my legs in the summer more, I'll use this for sure. But in the meantime, I'm not. It's only going just here underneath my foundation. So again, another thing that's kind of gonna be in here for a hot minute. Okay, so next thing we have is my Bite Beauty lipstick in Chai. So this is my new lipstick that I'm adding in. This is how much we have. I've been using it for a couple days. I think this is something that, okay, so this lipstick's one that I've used maybe once or twice, this one, but this is how much usage I have it between the two Bite Beauties. So not too much, but hopefully it'll be something that we can use up fairly quickly. Maybe, again, just depending, I guess, how much makeup I use, but I definitely think this is gonna go a lot faster than my Estee Lauder one because it's a mini anyways. So, I mean, the bullet itself is not as like thick, it's teeny tiny. So I have, you know, there's more to work through, and then also it's little. So we will see how much I can get through with that. I didn't mark it down like immediately. So I'm gonna mark it after this video and have my starting point from today, and then we'll see. And then that's my thing. That's my project update. So one more down, 39 products. I think next time maybe we'll have 41 products done with between my Vintage by Jessica Liebenskind highlighter and my Lord & Berry lip liner. Fingers crossed. I have been wrong before many a time. And yeah, oh, I forgot. Oh my gosh. You know, I forgot this. This is something else that is very, very exciting. And I can't believe I almost forgot it. But my single eyeshadow in Beaches and Cream, what I used to set my eyeshadow down, I have pan, you all. This did not have, did it have pan last time? I don't think it did. Maybe it did a small amount, but I'm pretty sure it didn't, honestly. But look how much pan there is there. That is very exciting. I mean, as excited as I am, I know I'm gonna have another Beaches and Cream to go ahead and pan. I mean, it's a cream shade anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But I'm gonna have shadows like that afterwards, so cool that I'm using it, I'm getting it done and using it, but it's also one of those things where it's like, okay, but it's kind of a staple. I don't know, and I have a million of those. I guess one less cream shadow down, but it's still exciting to have pan because it's one less thing in my, if I look at it via the numbers, one less item, well, not one less, I guess, but potentially whenever I use it up, it will be one less item in here, and yeah. And now it has pan in it, so we can really see visual progress, like the growth of that, versus just like a kind of abstract dip going around. But anyways, okay, so that's done. Hopefully we'll have 42 products done next time. And then, you know, continue to make more progress. I mean, after, you know, lip liner and highlighter are done, I just like, it might take a while for everything else. It will take a while for everything else. It's going to be those few, and then it's going to be a minute. Maybe the lip gloss after that, depending on how much I can get out of there, but it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while until the rest of everything else is done. And then also, just for those who are new, anything from my project, Pan That Palette or whatever, I also put in here because that's a pretty big deal that I use up a whole eyeshadow palette, but it's still counted as one product, because at that time in my inventory, I was only counting like full products. So yeah, they will be counted towards my 50 items used up. Okay, so that is my project. In terms of my no buy, I'm fine. As weird as it is to say, the only thing I'm kind of like, ooh, I wish, and I might actually go ahead and bite the bullet and do this, even though I know it's like, backups, don't do backups. But at the same time, this company's going out of business in September. So the Becca, this Becca under eye brightening corrector in light to medium, I just haven't found anything like it. If you all know any dupes, let me know. I know Emily Noel did like a dupe for it, but it was like a couple products. And I know that her skin tone is a little bit darker than mine. And this I really like because it actually is like very brightening for my under eyes. So we'll see. I may bite, you know, like I said, I might bite the bullet and get another one, but I have quite a bit left. So it does make me a little nervous to do that. But we'll see once we get a little bit closer, because I think they're closing in September. So we have like at least 3-ish months. So, you know, at the end of maybe next month or the month after, I'll double check to see how far I've gotten in this and maybe if I want to buy another one. But my concealers / color correctors are under one bundle, and I don't necessarily, that's not something that I have in my inflated category. So I am good to like purchase from it, because I just don't, I stick with like this and then my actual like concealer, and that's all I have in my collection for that. So I'm good with like if I needed a backup for the most part. Again, if it's gonna take me a long time to finish that, I may hold off. But anyways, other than that, I'm not wanting anything. I've been on this for a few years now, so I don't know. And like now my schedule's getting a little bit busier, and so I am getting into YouTube a little bit more in terms of like watching it and everything, and it's fun to like see everyone like lust after things, and sometimes I'm like, dang, I really want like, or that looks pretty, I would like that in my collection. But at the same time, I know I look at my collection and I'm like, I have so much in my collection and I really like the things in my collection, so I want to use them and just do that. And if I bring it on, it's just gonna like add more like stress, I feel like, versus pleasure. Because I like my things. I like the things that I have, and I just want to use them, and I really like finishing up things, and I like having less of those things too. So I don't need all the things. Yeah, how are your no buys going? How are your project pans going? Let me know in the description, the comments, not the description. I have the description. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a good day. Bye.